Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kiki Abhishek once again from here in Dallas, Texas, and today I'm bringing you a review of a very different kind of a thing. So instead of my regular smartwatches or cell phones or tablets or any of the electronic gadgets, I have something which is kind of an accessory to one of the gadgets. So I'm going to show you a custom grip from custombatterygrips.com for my Canon M50. Last year I had bought this camera and then I ended up selling it because I felt that the ergonomics of the camera was not good. I didn't like it at all, so went back to my Sony A series camera, and then eventually I also got rid of that because I had the A6000, which didn't do any 4K video recording, and then ended up buying a Nikon DSLR, the 3500, which also didn't do the 4K, but overall it was a good camera because of the big like it was like a traditional DSLR, which I liked, had a nice hefty grip, and all the other manual controls. So then I eventually got rid of that camera and then started looking for the Canon M50. And I started looking for if there was any improvements on the camera in terms of if there was any third-party grips available, or even a grip from Canon. Unfortunately, there was none. And then I finally started researching online and ended up finding these guys, which is called the custombatterygrips.com. So basically, a guy who was based out of Poland um, started making the grips for the Canon M50. He has different kinds of designs, and he's basically 3D printing them, these grips. There's only one company based out of in US where you can get a grip, which is the small rig, which is a metal frame. But the problem with that grip was that if you were using any of the M2 EF adapter or M2 RF adapters, then that grip would come in the way. So you wouldn't be able to use the small rig cage that you have for the Canon M50 if you're using that adapter. So after quite a bit of research and looking at some YouTube videos, these guys had actually some good reviews on YouTube and some of the other popular photography websites. So I decided to give it a go. But because of the situation we are in, shipping was there was nothing being shipped from Poland to US for a long time, so I had to wait for them. But gladly I waited, because what happened is in between the time I was ordering and placing the order, I actually found a better version of the grip, which is the dual-sided grip. So that's what I have here mounted on my Canon M50, and that's what I'm going to show you. So this is how the grip looks. So I opted for the dual-sided grip. Before they had only one grip, which was on this side, and then they had a battery grip, so that had space for additional batteries. I didn't wanted it. I didn't. For me, that seemed like would make the camera humongous. I just needed something on this side of the camera to be able to hold it, so that I could, mount any of the Canon EF lenses. So I already have the Canon EF adapter here, as you can see, and then I have the Nifty 50 mounted on that. This is the newest 50mm f1.8 lens, so that's the STM version, and this is how the camera looks with this mount on. So you guys, before, this is only $45 with free shipping included, but you have to wait a while. So I think he shipped on the 22nd of May, and I was able to get it on like the 5th or 6th of June. So a couple of weeks, but I got it, and it came here without any issues. And I'm completely in love with this grip so far. I mean, they also have different other options where you can add additional batteries and all that, and I don't need that. I just needed something which will just make the camera a little bit easier to hold without adding too much bulk to it, and this is perfect. So as you can see, this is actually made up, fabricated using 3D printing. You can, if you look closely, you can see, but the finish is awesome. I mean, the finish is very nice and smooth. It's a high quality, it feels like a high quality product. The camera, because of this grip, I would be able to use this camera so much well. And then because I never knew, if I would use any of the 7200 IS f 2.8 IS lenses, which is like humongous. I opted for the dual-sided grip because that way it would just give me a little bit more grip on the camera if I had to. And then I'll show you how to dismount this. It's just hold with a single screw. Basically, you don't need any tools to get this off. All you need to do is and you should be able to get rid of the grip pretty easy. That's all. And that's it, guys. So 45 bucks may seem like a little bit steep for what this is made of, but the amount of effort that has gone into designing this, and then this awesome finish that they have, it's just totally worth it. It might be, in terms of materials, what's there, it's probably $10-15 worth of material, but think of it, 3D printing this on something would take quite a bit of, like, if you have experience in 3D printing, creating this design and then printing and perfecting this is the best that they could have done, and this is the best. I mean, this is really a good product, so I would recommend that. So if you have a Canon M50 and you have even medium size hands, the biggest drawback of this camera, I would say, like, is the ergonomics, and especially the grip. I mean, with even this Nifty 50 and this EF lens, this makes the camera quite a bit heavier, and it's kind of hard to hold that, and it makes it very uncomfortable and would strain your hands pretty soon. But with this grip, just for 45 bucks, I mean, this is amazing, and it's easy to put on as well. Feels solid. What else could you have asked for? The other thing I want to show you guys is that the way they designed this grip is that easy access to all the ports. There's nothing that comes in the way or gets abstracted because of you using this grip. So I have, look, I mean, few seconds to put this on. All the switches and the ports are fully exposed. Even my battery compartment and memory card compartment, I can use the full twisting LCD. So there's no obstructions anywhere. They did it. It's a great design. I don't know why this is hollow, but I wish it wasn't. But I don't mind because it feels solid. There's no, flex anywhere whatsoever. So I think, in my opinion, this is, if you have a Canon M50, this is a must-have grip for you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you where to get this grip if you are interested in this grip. So all you have to do is go to Google and then just type www.custombatterygrips.com, and then what you can do is you can see they have many different kinds of options for the Canon M50. They also have grips for other cameras too, but since I have the Canon M50, so this is basically, this is an add-on for the small rig cage if you have. And then they have the battery grip, which is 90 bucks, lets you add like 3 additional batteries and stuff. And then you have your regular extension grip, one-sided, and then the double-sided grip. That's what I got, 45 bucks. And then you have the classic battery grip, which is for $90. And then they have a lot of other things there. So like, if you have the Canon M50, this is something that you might want to take a look at. They also have a Facebook page, and when I was trying to order it, I actually messaged this guy over here and asked them if they were shipping to the United States, but because of the global pandemic, they said they weren't, but they did message me back when they started shipping, and that's when I went ahead and ordered, and I just got it here in Dallas, Texas. From Poland to here, it took about 12 days, which isn't that bad, and I'm totally happy with this product. That's the reason I'm doing this review, guys. So if you have a Canon M50 and the only reason that's holding you from getting this camera is the bad ergonomics, then I think this is the perfect solution for it. That's all, guys. That's for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Do support my channel if you want to watch my next videos, do subscribe to my channel. Also like my videos, and then if you have any questions, comments, do leave it in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye.